This is Womentum, a startup accelerator like no other for the best boss ladies in the Middle East. Womena. Did you hear that? Startups, boss ladies, Middle East. Womena. At the end of the day, I'm an investor, and this is a business decision. My name is Elissa Freiha. I'm an angel investor and entrepreneur. A lot of entrepreneurs tend to start businesses based on problems that they've encountered themselves, and they're creating solutions for future versions of themselves. With Womentum, I'm allowing all of these startups to gain access to resources that I didn't have when I was an entrepreneur starting out, and I wish I had had. I want to continue to invest in female-led startups. I know that by empowering women, I'm empowering change.
Who the fuck you calling a female rapper? What's a female actor? What's a female writer? Strong female character?
So Berlin is a city with a really dark history. Only 30 years ago, the wall went down. And when you look at the Middle East, you see a lot of the cities that some of us come from kind of being tainted with some political disruption. Maybe there's really bad infrastructure and a lot of corruption. And what we wanted to do was we wanted to show you guys what can happen when the people of the city come together and get innovative and commit to making their home and their city something inspiring and something exciting.
Basically, like a slab of marble that weighed 100 kilograms just fell on his foot, sliced it.
I had to have 2 surgeries, but yeah, this is my dedication to the program.
FreshSource is a B2B agriculture supply company. We connect farmers to businesses and provide last-mile solutions.
So there's a lot of food going to waste, and the efficiency of the trucking and the storage is not good, so we're trying to improve that.
A farmer is exploited by the trader. They're forced to sell at low prices because they need the cash. This trader then adds a profit margin, sells it to another trader, who sells it to another trader, and so on and so on.
So we're brother and sister.
I wanted a partner, and there's no one that I could think of that would be a better partner than Mahmoud. You could never trust someone more than your family.
I grew up playing tennis in Egypt. Tennis has always been a big part of my life. Passport's an online platform that connects athletes in the MENA region with sports scholarship opportunities. When I came to apply to college, I knew I wanted to continue definitely pursuing tennis. Didn't really have much guidance or know how to start, but I kind of just took a leap of faith and started messaging any random coach that I was interested in. And that's when I realized, okay, I want more athletes in the region, starting with Egypt, and to get these opportunities.
This year, we're taking a cohort that's a lot more advanced. These are already established businesses, and they really need that 100K to take them to the next level.
I'd like you guys to all make a circle here.
I'm not a creative myself, but I know how to identify creativity. MakerBrain is a platform that allows anybody, anywhere, to create, build, and share their very own play worlds.
We're a couple that is married. Yes, we are taking a kind of a risk because we have all our family's livelihood in the same business. But at the same time, we believe so much in what we're doing that it's worth it.
It's about identities, it's about culture, and it's against soft power. So playing is a very serious matter.
I'm a fashion lover. Fashion for me, it's important. It's helped me to maybe express more myself. So that's why I wanted to launch Debshi and to help all these women do the same thing as me. Debshi is a fashion marketplace where women can buy and sell their clothing online. Our strength is our community. Debshi, it's a Tunisian word. It means my stuff, my clothing. But we invented another word who never existed before, which is Debshusha. And when you say, I'm a Debshusha, that means that you are using Debshi. We are both born and raised in Tunisia, but we met 10 years ago in France. And in Paris, 2 weeks ago, he asked and said yes.
Tried to give everyone a facelift.
There's no shame in shopping smart. That's what really Luxury Promise is about. And of course, exiting a big business.
Luxury Promise is a marketplace for people to buy and sell their luxury goods.
90s baby, so nostalgic. Remember that Polly Pocket pink diary with a locket. Protected all of my thoughts like purple grape, soda pop, Coca-Cola.
Hello, I'm Elissa Freiha, Luxury Promise.
Having a digital business allows me still to be a mum. Children aren't a hindrance. They're a promoter. They should give you that drive. They're your audience. I studied to become a lawyer. I worked hard. And then when I used to be in the class with other people, I was like, hang on, I'm just as good as any guy in this room. Or if anything, I'm any better.
I've been in the construction for more than 16 years. We provide managers and decision makers with precise information.
So therefore, the technology comes in here where once a report is entered, instantly you start detecting the deviation from the beginning and therefore flagging specific issues that are happening where they're going to lead to future problems.
One of the main challenges was that I was a woman in a male-dominated field. I say something, no reaction. Joe says the same things, exact words, and everybody listens to him. It's like I'm invisible. I'm not there.
I'm ready. I love talking. Dimension 14 has a single AI application to solve world's planning problems.
Planning problems pretty much transcend a lot of different verticals. There's so many different variables, and that's what kind of the messy problems, the ones we really like, and that's what we want to solve.
I'm a big fan of Stephen Hawking and Einstein, so we have been still discussing how many dimensions in the universe. And 14 is actually Einstein's birthday, is the 14th of March, and the day that Stephen Hawking died, 14th of March, becomes dimension 14.
And if you turn the 14 backwards, it actually morphs into an AI.
Yeah.
We said someday Shifaa will be a verb, just like Google. And when you want to get anything from the pharmacy, you won't say I will go to the pharmacy. You will say I will Shifaa it. Shifaa basically it's a mobile app to help patients, especially chronic patients, to order, schedule, and refill their recurring medicine, irrespective of their location or income status.
أنا من سنتين كان عندي كارير قوي جدا في الديجيتال ماركتينج، عند كل حاجة مرة واحدة وقفت واكتشفت إن أنا عندي ثيرويد كانسر. بعد العملية الجراحية الدكاترة شافوا ان الاستئصال بتاع الورم مش كافي وان انا لازم ادخل في بروتوكول اشعاع. كانوا بيديني جرعة يود بشربها، ولازم بعد الجرعة دي بقعد 3 أيام في روم كده الكونكريت بتاعها دبل عشان ما يحصلش تسريب للإشعاع، وما معيش حد، ما بشوفش حد.
Being a doctor helped because I already know what she's going to go through. I delivered her to the room there, and as always, she was very stubborn. She was supposed to stay 5 days, she stayed 4 days. And then she gave me a call and she said, I'm out, I want to go to the sea now. So we got our bags and we went to Sharm el-Sheikh and spent like 5 days there.
Rasha is a very helpful person in everything. I called her my support system. Without Rasha, I can't make anything.
These are the top 8 women-led companies in the Middle East. They really have a lot of enormous potential and I want to help them as much as possible. But it's not the name of the game. I'm not here to just help them. I'm here to make a legitimate investment and to spot the company that I think is really going to take off. At the end of the day, I'm an investor and this is a business decision.